Hi everyone, MC here for this second day of the 31 days of tarot challenge. I posted my first video yesterday and I was looking forward to post this second video or to record this second video, which is about my 5 favorite tarot decks. So it's not necessarily 5 that I bought this year, but it's the 5 decks which I like the most. It's not the ones which I use the most. Some I did not even use yet or used just once or twice. But yeah, like I said yesterday in my video, it's a bit weird. Sometimes I have a deck which I love a lot. I love the artwork, and but the readings are not super clear, and I don't know, the connection is not so strong. And sometimes I order decks, just sometimes I see a deck on a YouTube channel and I decide to order it, and but I'm not sure about the artwork. I'm not sure if it will connect with me and resonate, and then the deck is super powerful. I do readings which are super strong, so I realized that I think the deck is choosing me. I'm not really choosing them. Of course, there is a resonance, a feeling when you choose a deck, but it's really when working with them that I realize if this deck is a good one for me or not. And yes, sometimes I like a deck, but after sometimes it stops working well, so I like to rotate. So this year, yeah, I don't have one favorite one. Okay, I will talk about the Steampunk Tarot, which is the one I use since 2 months. This is one deck which I ordered, and I did not think that that I would resonate with it a lot, but I just love it, and I get super cool readings with it, and I'm absolutely not into steampunk, not at all. But the images are so nice and so it's really dark, but it makes the brightness goes out like really strongly. So when you pick up a card, it's like, wow, you almost feel the wind, you know. I will show you the chariot, for example. If you can see, there's so much detail in this artwork, and I don't have a favorite cards. I don't like all cards, but for example, when you pick out the Ace of Swords, it's just like almost, you can almost touch it. I hope you can see it well. The visual is so powerful. The illustrator played with the lightness and the darkness so well that you feel the energy of the card is just hitting at you, you know. The court cards, I don't like the pages so much, but anyways, it's really a really cool deck. And the High Priestess, which I like super much. Actually, I liked it so much that I got the little bag that goes with it. So I got the little lady here, and what I like the most about this deck, which surprised me, usually I don't read the books that come with the decks, but this one, it's by Barbara Moore. The book is just so good. The explanations are really short. It's almost always 1 page, but she's so to the point, and the book is almost all full of underlined already. So I went through it almost all, and yeah, so you see, you always have the visual and 1 page explanation, but I really like the tone of the book, and like I said, her explanations are really to the point, short and direct. So this is my first choice for this year, for 2018. Otherwise, I really enjoyed working with this tarot deck, see, Everyday Witch, sorry. And it's It's like cartoon illustrations, a bit childish, but it's so, I don't know, each deck has a personality, you know. I will show you. And I found out that when I do readings with this deck is so cheerful. It always turns out to be like, oh, I don't know, I always feel the personality of someone who's really cheerful and always like trying to make you see the bright side. Everything will turn out fine, you know, everything will be all right, you know. It's a bit shitty, like you've got a lot of swords in this reading, but at the end, you know, there's always like a fairy with glitters going over the readings, you know. Like, I don't know, that's how I see it. But so I will show you a bit more of the cards. And it's really contemporary. You see the Hierophant. It's a yoga teacher. So it's really light, this deck. That's what I like. The lightness of it, and makes the child inside me burst out, like. And I like the artwork on the outside, the cat. There's a cat in every card. Cats are always there. Temperance, another yoga pose. So if you're looking for a deck for everyday use, like which will cheer you up, I think that one is a great one. Another deck which I bought, but I did not use it. I find it super modern, and I bought it because the style is really different from the other decks. It's really modern and really graphic, and the use of color is just, it's just amazing. Like, I'm not into gradients, but I don't know, I just like the energy of this deck. I did not use it yet, although honestly I'm not even sure I will use it, but I just like the artwork so much. The Magician. So yeah, this deck is the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and it was an indie deck, but now you can get it on Amazon. The card stock is really not perfect. Now I can show you. There's glitters all around, and it's super thick, the deck. So to shuffle, it's really not easy. And yeah, the cardstock is a bit weird. It's really thick. The cards are sticking together, so you really need to plan some time to unstick everything. And the glitters are going a bit on the cards. This is the back side. But like I said, there's something really interesting about the graphics of this deck. So Mystic Mondays Tarot. And what I like the most is the Chariot. Look at this. What I like the most about this deck is the little book also. The explanations are really short, because if you're like me, I'm still learning. I started tarot reading, tarot learning 3 years ago. I started to read more frequently since 2 years, I would say. So I still need the books, and I like to compare explanation from one author to another one. So the book is not super good quality also, but the explanations are really short. So this is a sweet, nice little deck. And then a bit more heavy visually and classical is the Victorian Romantic Tarot, which was really expensive because it's an indie deck, and but the readings with this deck are really nice. So there's glitter on each card also, like you see they really took care. And this is a new edition of this deck, which was out this year. I don't know if there is still some left, but I'm really in love with this deck. Oops, I just wanted to show you more cards. And I like the size. I like the visual. Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see all that glitter. Yeah, I can show it to you, but it's really subtle, like it's a bit hard to see, but there's glitters on every page. The Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups. It's beautiful. Look at this. Yeah. So I got this deck this year, and I didn't do so many readings with it, but I love it so much that I thought I should order a second copy of it in case that that there's damage to some cards. You know, you do tarot reading on the corner of the table one morning and there was just coffee there and you lose one card. Is there something more terrible in life than that? I don't know. And the last deck is the Arthurian Tarot. This I found via Lisa from Tarot Alchemist. And actually this is the new version which you can find on Amazon. But I did not like so much the new print, so I ordered the old version of the deck. And sorry, I'll just pick it up here. Also the first edition of the book. I could not grab the first edition of the deck, which was really nice. So I got the second or third edition. What I don't like is the white frame around. The first edition was white all around. There was no black and white frame, so I don't like this so much. But yeah, this deck is really powerful. I don't know why, it just calls me. So you can see the Hermit. The Moon. I just love this deck. I cannot explain why. I don't even do a lot of readings with it because it's so hard for me still. I'm learning, and this deck is really complicated. You cannot easily recognize the symbols. So, like, High Priestess. So it's a deck which I still don't use a lot, but I just love it. I don't know why. Well, it's like I explained earlier. Some decks you have a resonance with, I don't know, they just speak to you and you just like to look at them. Sometimes it's just that. You cannot use them yet, but you just like to look at them. So that's it. I will stop this there. I went through 5 decks. I have many more, but these are really the 5 ones which are sitting on my desk lately. So I'm looking forward to see your videos, and I'm looking forward to day 3, which I will film tomorrow and try to catch up because we're already the 5th of January, I think. So thanks for watching. It was nice to have you there, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.